So I'm doing band camp this year, which band camp is a very hard thing if you guys don't know. It's a thing that every school around the United States has to do if you want to be in marching band and if you want to be in band in general. You basically have to march in 100-degree heat and pray you don't pass out. Now in band camp we have section leaders. Section leaders are basically people who control your section, which would either be like, you know, trombone, baritone, tuba, clarinet. You all have like a section leader. Now I'm a senior and I could have applied to be a section leader. All you had to do was write an essay, and I just decided not to because I don't feel like I'm not really that big of a leader. Although I did take leadership camp at OU, but all we really did was just fucking dance, and it taught me nothing about leadership other than to actually just write an email, which was, dude, that program was so fucking stupid. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I wasn't a section leader because I just didn't want to, but the people who were section leaders were only sophomores. Now these sophomores of the trombone group probably have one of the biggest egos known to man. They just constantly just gloat themselves up to basically being the best. Now, I'm not saying that I'm the best trombone player in the fucking world, but it's when you start treating me like a fucking 5-year-old is when I start having a fucking problem. Because when you're telling me when I don't know how to do a turn is when I start having a fucking problem with you, because a turn is the most simplest fucking thing in the world. Now there's something called a slide. Now what a slide is basically where you turn your hips but you don't move your shoulders or anything, and you have to just basically stay parallel with the audience while moving sideways. Now in terms that doesn't sound hard, but when you're holding an instrument and playing, it is hard. Now tell me why my section leaders were just constantly, and I mean constantly, just fucking yelling at me about turning my shoulders more back when I'm literally turning my shoulders as far as they go. I'm telling you, if you would have saw a skeletal bird's eye view of my body, it would have looked like a cross, basically. That's how turned back I was. And yet they were still yelling at me to, you know, pull my shoulder more back. I'm like, bro, I literally can't. And this is in first position on the trombone slide, by the way. This isn't like in second position. Sorry, not second position, sixth position. Anyways, besides that, band camp is still a pretty frustrating thing. You know, there's a bunch of heat and everything. You're out there in 110-degree weather and everything, and you're just dripping sweat. My friend did give me like this neck fan, and really all it did was just, you know, projected hot air into my neck, but I'm pretty sure that would have saved my life in this situation, but I just could not find it for the life of me. And dude, I feel so bad because it was a gift from his mother, and I lost it, and I don't know where it is. But dude, the music this year is absolute peak. That sounds really nerdy to say as a band kid, I'm sorry. But I'm telling you, it is way better than last year's music, because last year's music, it was bad. Dude, we learned this music in less than 3 days. Last year's music took us at least a week. And there's so much emotion, so much, you know, intensity with the music. It's just so good. I'm pretty sure the music piece is called Journey of Man, and it's just an absolutely awesome piece to, you know, just play. Oh, I just hit it 3-in-1.